In our last class, already we know what is a variable, how we can store a value into a variable, along with that, how to print the value of a variable. All these are known to us. So if I want to print a variable, then I can write like this: printf value is %d, n. So n is a variable and %d is a format specifier. So %d is our format specifier, n is our variable. So in this case, what we have done, we have assigned a value to a variable like n is equal to 50, and we have declared int n. So by combining these two, we can also write int n, but this is not always possible on our part. Now then what we have to do, we have to accept values from the user or from keyboard. So as we have already know that scanf is the function which is used to accept values from keyboard. From our previous class, all these things are known to us. If you have not watched the previous video, then first watch that and then come to this video so that the idea will be clear. If you know what is format specifier, what is a variable, then it is absolutely fine to go through this. So now what is the syntax? The syntax is scanf format specifier comma ampersand variable. For example, I just want to write like this: scanf %d comma ampersand a. Then what is the meaning of this? The meaning is take a value from keyboard, or we can say that accept the value provided by the user using keyboard. The main aim is to accept or take the value and then store it in variable a. This is the meaning. The meaning is we have to accept a value from the user or from keyboard, and then we have to store that in a variable. But the question is which type of value. We have to accept an integer value because we have used %d. Similarly, if you want to accept another value, then we have to write scanf %d comma ampersand b. Similarly, you can also take a floating value like scanf %f comma ampersand r. You can combine more than one percentage or format specifier in a single location. Remember, there should not be any space here. So ampersand a comma ampersand b. So this is the way how we can accept values, right? So as we know how to accept values from the user, now it's our turn to write the program what we want to write from the day one. That is, write a program to accept two numbers from the user and display their sum. So now, as I said, once you will get the question, first write the expected output. So this is our expected output. Enter two numbers, then we have to go for the input, that is 50 and 70, which our program will accept, and after that it has to display sum is 120. Now we have to write the program. The first one is hash include stdio.h, then we will go for hash include conaio.h, then it's void main curly bracket start. So how many variables are required? We need 3 variables. The reason is it will store first value, second value, and the sum. So first value 50 will be stored in a variable, for example a, second in a b, and sum will be in s. You can change the variable according to your requirement. So I just want to make like this: int a comma b comma s. Now CLR SCR. So don't confused whenever I'm writing on the same line. So because we can declare variable like this: int a, int b. So if the data type are same, then we can write them by using a comma separator. But if the data types are different, then we have to use multiple lines anyhow. So here, so the first line is this one. This is the message which we need. So for that we have to write printf enter two numbers. So the first line is over. Next line is what? Next line says that the user is going to provide two values, so that your program must ready to accept those values. And in order to accept values, we have to go for scanf, which is in small, %d for first number, %d for second number, comma, %a, comma, %b. So now the values are provided and also are available in a and b. Now the next part is we have to make a sum as equal to a plus b, because the plus is the symbol which is used to make an addition of two numbers, and that's why after making an addition we are going to store that in s. Now our next part is to display the result. Sum is %d double quote comma s. So this is how the program is going to work. Let's ch, and this is the end of the program. Now let me show the answer by writing on the system. So new, so hash include stdio.h, hash include conaio.h, it's void main. So if we int a comma b comma s, clr scr, then printf enter two numbers, scanf %d, don't provide any space, and %a comma and %b. Now s equal to a plus b. Now here we have to display the result. Printf sum is %d double quote comma s. Let's ch. Now run the program. Alt F9. So the program is success 1. Control F9. So we are getting some error. So the error is symbol main. So there is a spelling mistake in main. So now you may have a question, then why it is giving the success compilation. So that we will discuss whenever we will cover a topic like function in C. So now main is correct. Control F9. So enter two numbers. This is 50. This one is 70. Enter. So now the answer is 120. So if you want to run once again, Control F9. 59. Now without providing a space, you can also provide enter. 43 or 345. Now the answer is same. So this is the way how your program will work. Now the question is how it is going to take the values, how internally it is working. All these are part of later part of discussion. So for the time being, it is a suggestion that first practice on copy, then multiple times. Once you confirm that you are writing in a correct way in your copy, then test on your system. So system may be related to desktop, laptop, tab, mobile, anything. So this much for today.